When you come to a point where you have no need to impress anybody, your freedom will begin. The only impossible journey is the one you never begin. A people that values its privileges above its principles soon loses both. Always laugh when you can, it is cheap medicine. Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names. Keep your face to the sun, and you will never see the shadows. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched, they must be felt with the heart. The world will ask you who you are, and if you do not know, the world will tell you. Respect was invented to cover the empty place where love should be. It is easier to forgive an enemy than to forgive a friend. Plans are worthless, but planning is everything. A great person attracts great people and knows how to hold them together. Fears are nothing more than a state of mind. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Never bend your head, always hold it high, and look the world straight in the eye. A day without laughter is a day wasted. The first duty of a man is to think for himself. Close the window that hurts you, no matter how beautiful the view is. Every word has consequences, every silence too. Man suffers only because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun. The paradise of the rich is made out of the hell of the poor. Your energy introduces you before you even speak. To truly laugh, you must be able to take your pain and play with it. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. If you hate a person, you hate something in him that is part of yourself. What is not part of ourselves doesn't disturb us. Pain is part of life, suffering is an option. You learn nothing from life if you think you are right all the time. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Friends show their love in times of trouble, not in happiness. The strongest man in the world is he who stands most alone. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. External things are not the problem, it's your assessment of them. The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. Life is difficult because we don't appreciate the things that come easily. Character is revealed when pressure is applied. Listen to many, speak to a few. Forgiveness is the final form of love. A man is not finished when he is defeated, he is finished when he quits. We choose our joys and sorrows long before we experience them. An intelligent person always hides three things about himself: his weaknesses, his sources of wisdom, and his true aspirations. You must never be fearful of what you are doing when it is right. We live not only in a world of thought, but also in a world of things. Words without experience are meaningless. Real strength is letting people lose you, instead of begging them to choose you. One day your life will flash before your eyes, make sure it's worth watching. We are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. Give yourself a chance to meet someone else. Don't go back to someone who was already lucky enough to have you and didn't value you. You will have to make very practical decisions about what you want from life and what you are willing to give up. If you don't make them, then life will make them for you. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them, that only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. Luck comes to those who work hard. Good things do not come to those who wait. Don't blame people for disappointing you. Blame yourself for expecting too much from them. True success doesn't depend on seeking validation from others. It stems from seizing opportunities, proving what you are capable of, and accomplishing your goals despite challenges. You must discipline yourself carefully. You must keep the promises you make to yourself, and reward yourself so that you can trust and motivate yourself. The moment you realize that, your past mistakes are not chains but lessons, you can begin to craft a future that isn't dictated by your regrets. No matter who tries to teach you a lesson about life, you won't understand it until you go through it on your own. If you find someone willing to go through hell just to keep your relationship alive, never take their love for granted. Time always reveals what you truly mean to someone. Ultimately, you only have yourself. The ones who love you will never leave you. Even if there are 100 reasons to give up, they will find one reason to hold on. You will never know true happiness until you have truly loved. And you will never understand what pain really is until you have lost it. Never miss out on a good woman who could make your life great, just because she's a little difficult. The good ones are never easy, but worth it. Stop calling it love if you cry more than you smile. Move on, someone better is waiting to see your beautiful smile. Never search for your happiness in others, it will make you feel alone. Search for it in yourself, and you will feel happy, even when you are left alone. Accept people as they are, but place people where they belong. If a woman does not love you, she will distance herself from you, and will not show interest in talking to you. A mistake that makes you humble is better than an achievement that makes you arrogant.